Hey guys, how's it going? Yes, it is much later than I usually do go lives, but I had to rush around and do things and get a jab. Anyway, it was interesting seeing that Michael Moore, who's a really controversial documentarian. He made a new documentary called Planet of the Humans, and it is a deep dive into the the big businesses behind renewable energy sources and production, and of course the whole global warming thing. I believe Michael Moore also did some stuff to do with An Inconvenient Truth. He's done quite a few interesting documentaries. I don't agree with all of them, but then I don't have to, because they're documentaries. They're designed to, take a look at things, ask the hard questions, take a different point of view, or try and get as many points of view about a certain issue as possible, and hopefully just present both sides of the argument, or as many sides of the argument as you can, and let you make up your own decision by asking pertinent questions, like getting you to question a lot of stuff. I guess that's the thing a lot of people kind of don't do these days, is that they're not really documentaries. They're more like lectures, or I don't know, indoctrination movies, as it were. Not presenting like, these are the facts, this is what happened, this is what went on, and this is what we found, and this could this be a connection, could this be a reason. It's asking them like the questions, and is this viable or not. Does it make you think twice? If it makes you think twice about anything that you do say, or whatever you thought was real, then I think that's a pretty good documentary. To just be dismissive of things, to go, no, excuse me, I think that's crap, because I don't believe that, that's also your choice. But it is interesting. I would recommend people go on YouTube and watch it, called Planet of the Humans. It takes a look into the whole renewable energy thing. Sorry, doing construction here, as you can see, and what people think about it, what's the case behind it, what are the people like behind it, what sort of connections. And a lot of people talk about money behind climate change denialism, but there's also a huge amount of money behind the renewable energy side as well, wherever you go. And as much as people will say one or the other, try to justify their point of view, you got to realize that someone somewhere is making money out of it, and you got to look at what is the devil you know and the devil you don't, what is much more sustainable long term, and then not. And only question about the whole biomass thing, and it seems a bit more renewable to me on the outset, but consequently we'd have to decrease our energy usage as well, to cope with either renewable returning much less on an energy level, or having something more sustainable with the biomass, and having farms for creating biomass, or being able to reproduce or fast track the creation of biomass. So like, a lot of things that are burning things to create CO2 in the world, will plant a lot more trees, because a lot more trees grow faster when there's a lot more CO2, because plants rely on CO2 to grow. And that way you're actually growing a lot. But how fast can the trees and the plants grow for you to be able to harvest, to burn again, and continue that cycle? That's one of those things that is debatable. So I don't know. If you really want, just check it out. It's an interesting thing to watch. It's another side of an argument. I would say for or against on anything. It's food for thought. Like a lot of things, very much food for thought. Like I see a lot of people that will go to the absolutism and the extremes, and I'm not really into that. But anyway, hope people are doing well. and happy and healthy going on. Like I still go out occasionally to my workplace and check things out, like actual physical workplace. I can work from home, but I hope people are keeping in touch with other people, and probably using this time to, I guess, slow down and reassess a lot of things. Like I'm watching and listening to a lot of documentaries and different points of view and all that, and just sort of turning things over in my head about how we all go forth from this sort of situation where it can change a lot in the long run, and it may change the way a lot of people live and work in the future, and adapting to that, or adapting to a reversal of that when things are all done. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later, and if you can look for it, it's called Planet of the Humans, by Michael Moore. He's done quite a few other documentaries which are really interesting. A lot of people are seeking to deplatform him. I don't agree with that, because again, it is a free world to be out, for him to be able to contemplate and ask the questions. When you stop asking questions, it's no longer a free world. It then becomes a dictatorship, and it's more of a religion than it is a mode of thought or a theory. So anyway, catch you guys later. Bye.